with Zeb Purcell.
Okay, I'm sorry everyone, that is fucking shit, right? Tiz, I know it's your little brother's band and they did it for nothing, but we're not playing that shit again. I don't care how ill the drummer is. We're fucking canning it. Right. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of A Fistful of Free Speech with Zeb Purcell. Now, we have had a lot of correspondence after the dramatic events of the last podcast, and I was pretty heartened to see the majority of people have accepted what was a humble and honest apology and are happy for us to move on. Now, of course, like anywhere, there will be some naysayers, like my former lover Rosie, who, as far as I'm concerned, can actually just fuck off. Unless you're listening, babe, and then let's talk. But now for something new. Today I'm joined in the studio by Reverend Otto Ferguson. He is a social media influencer and self-professed gay conversion therapist. His controversial practices claim to completely cure gay people of their homosexual urges, allowing them to, his words, lead a happier and more fulfilling life. Reverend, welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me, Zeb. It's great to be here and meet you in person. So far, I've only observed you from afar.
You're a fan of the show, are you?
I listen to it religiously. How's your mother, by the way?
Oh, she's all right. Thanks for asking. We haven't met up yet in person, but to be honest, I think she's worried I'm going to lash out at her, and I might, to be honest.
Oh, but he'll decide when the time is right. But maybe that's not for a while. The Lord does as He wishes, and He works in strange and mysterious ways.
Yeah, and contradictory ways too, as I'm sure we'll get onto. So let's start at the beginning. You was a gay.
Yes.
And not just gay, but proper gay, right?
Yes, no, I lived a life full of sin and all that entailed, so sex, drugs, rock and roll. Well, less rock and roll and more pop and Eurobeat, but you get what I mean.
I don't get what you mean, but fine. Without going into specific details, for my benefit, please, would you say at the time there was a lot of gay goings-on?
I would say, Zebedee, that there were a lot of very gay goings-on. You have to realise that when I came to my realisation, I was sleeping with men every day.
Yep.
Yeah, and that was not just the vanilla sex that heterosexual couples have. This was, really vicious, intense. Yeah, there was a lot of...
And what changed with that?
Well, I was having sex with Adam one day, who... still a close friend now, and he was holding me upside down and sucking my dick.
Yeah, let's skip the specific details, I think.
And he dropped me on my head, and I remember a wave of light just coming over me, and it was like the most intense orgasm you've ever had in your life. And it was at that moment that I knew that, something in my life had to change, and that I was, for want of a better term, straight. Now the doctors, they'll have said that, the new feeling that I had experienced was something to do with the slight brain damage that I had experienced, but I know what I saw. It was Jesus.
Right. And Jesus wanted you to stop fucking men.
Yes. I wasn't so much following an order as me submitting to him. And once I submitted, I saw the gay lifestyle in a very different way. The things that once appealed to me were now abhorrent. I mean, have you ever felt the feeling of another man's penis in your mouth?
No. The closest I guess I would have had to that was when I held a slug in my mouth for a dare.
Yeah, well, then you can
Hold on, that's not true. Ate a giant hot dog at the fair. That's more similar.
Then you can imagine how unpleasant it is. And, I took a took a hard look at the community, and I realized that, I wasn't like them. And, I left and turned my back for good.
And no gay stuff since then?
None at all.
Impressive. But you weren't just happy ungaying yourself, were you? No, you wanted to go around start ungaying other people as well.
It wasn't just my choice, Zeb, it was a calling.
So, tell me, Otto, some people say you're talking a fucking load of shit. How can you prove that any of this nonsense is real?
Well, you can't prove someone's sexuality, but...
Hold on, that's not true. No, that's not true. No. I'll tell you what, if we gathered all those ex-gays, all 50 of them that you've done, we bring them in here, line them up along there, right? Chuck some gay porn on the screen, make them watch it like that scene from A Clockwork Orange with their eyes like that, right? Line them all up. Are you telling me that if I walked down the line looking at their crotches, very closely if I had to, you're telling me I would see no erections whatsoever?
You would see no erections.
Right. We're trying that next week. Yeah? Gather them? No? People are shaking their head. Why not? Homophobic. All right, won't then. I guess then we'll just have to say that it works.
Do we?
Excuse me?
You're going too easy on him, Zeb. What he's saying is homophobic and outrageous. Go at him. Make him sweat.
The Lord's will is watertight, and I as his sheep will not falter under questioning so sure. Make me sweat, Zeb.
All right, let's kick this up a gear. I think you're talking a load of arse. I actually don't think you can cure people of their gayness, and I'll tell you why. Little thing I like to call lived experience. You might not know this. I used to live with a gay guy for a bit, called Thaddeus, right? Platonically, to be fucking clear. When I was about 19, for a few years, right? In a flat. And he was fucking gay, right? He was probably a lot gayer than you are. Sorry. And he used to work in Soho, and I used to work at a car wash. Do you know what? I don't know what he did. He used to walk around a lot with little shorts on with the arse cut out. I think he was a prostitute. I don't know. Anyway, we shared a flat together, and he worked nights and I worked days, so I never saw him, right? But one morning, about 5 a.m, he came home, and I was sitting crying on the floor. He came over to me and said, "What the fuck's going on?" And I said, "Unfortunately, my girlfriend has broken up with me. It was my fault. It's because I decided that I wanted to try that thing where you stop washing your hair, and apparently after a while it starts cleaning itself. I think it does work, right? But it takes fucking ages, and in the meantime, your hair smells of kebabs." So he crouched down next to me, and he said, "Was it the Belarusian nail stylist with the massive tits?" And I said, "Yeah, unfortunately, it was." And don't know why I said this, but maybe it was because I was sad, or maybe it was because I'd drunk a whole bottle of the Belarusian vodka I bought for her birthday. But I looked at him in the eyes, touched him on the face, and I said, "How long have you been gay for, mate?" Don't know why I said it. I said it. And he said, "I'll tell you." He said, "I was 4 years old, and I was playing football. And I saw my Uncle Phil's penis fall out of his shorts. And I liked what I saw, and I never looked back. And he told me to never tell anyone that." Oh, hold on. That's fine. That's fine, isn't it? There's probably loads of gay guys called Thaddeus in London. Anyway, my point is, he was born gay, 4 years old, right? He was born gay, and he's gay now. In fact, I think he's dead now.
Well, Thaddeus has never met me. You know, I could have turned him straight. And anyway, ex-gay people do exist. I'm living proof, Zeb.
Oh, but are you? How about we put that to the test?
How do you mean?
Well, I'll tell you. The last few days, I've been scouring the internet for gay stuff, right? Gay tests specifically. And I managed to assemble, out of hundreds and hundreds of them, the ultimate gay test. Question is, fancy putting your money where your mouth is? Or have you been putting your mouth where a dick is?
Go on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, well, here we go. No thinking about it, all right? This is the ultimate gay test. So let's see. First thing that comes to your head. Okay, let's go. Pick a colour, jet black or bubblegum pink.
Jet black.
All right, where would you rather live? San Francisco or Moscow?
Moscow.
All right, you're in a bar. Do you pick a large cold ale or a cranberry vodka with a little umbrella?
Ooh, the ale.
Okay. You're at a fruit and veg market with a quid. What are you buying? Lovely big carrot, nice pair of melons.
The carrot. I'm allergic to melon.
That's interesting in itself. Favourite Beyonce song?
I don't listen to Beyonce.
Good spot, was a trick question. Who is Cruz Bepple?
Cruz Bepple.
Yeah, who's Cruz Bepple?
I have no idea.
Oh, you don't remember Cruz Bepple? Don't remember your waiter from the other night? You gave him quite a generous tip.
What does this have to do with me being gay?
This might can we get the thing up? This might change your mind. Don't remember this fella, Cruz Bepple?
No idea.
No. Might surprise you, this. Your waiter the other night at that posh restaurant in Soho, Cruz Bepple, does in fact not exist. Eh? You ready for some Tom Riddle shit? Cruz Bepple is in fact, look at that. Zeb Purcell. It was an anagram. It was me. I had a wig on.
Yeah, well, why were you pretending to be my waiter?
Well, I'll tell you why I was pretending to be a waiter of yours. Whilst you were sitting at that table, scoffing your dinner like a little gay pig, I wandered over to your table and hid my phone in your pocket. Eh? And I managed to capture this. Play the audio.
You know we have another conversion weekend coming up, right? Yeah. I mean, the fucking idiots, they keep going. Even after I raise the prices to £1,000 a pop, the gays can't stay away, you know. And we will have to be careful though. I reckon we've got another 6 months before we're found out, but fuck it. By then, I'll be living my best life in gay Paris. Oh, and I tell you, it'll be a whole lot gayer when I turn up, okay? Okay.
Oh, come on, Martha, let's go back to mine. All this talk about scanning people makes me want to fuck you.
Well, what can I say, Zeb? You have me over a barrel. I guess the jig is up.
Absolutely, my friend. It is right up. It has gone right up. Well, this has been like an episode of Dispatches up in this bitch. We have outed this fuck. Well, what an exciting end to the... What the fuck's going on?
Rosie, we're finishing an episode.
Why is your phone off?
Rosie, it's over there in a bowl of rice. I dropped it in the toilet. What's going on? Rosie, we're recording a fucking podcast.
I'm fucking pregnant.
The Lord works in strange and mysterious ways, doesn't he, Zeb?
Good night. Since when? I don't know, I'm just saying. Fucking hell.
Do you mind doing this after? We have a little quick chat about what just happened.
Thanks for watching. If you want to watch more of this stuff, click on the little circle in the middle to subscribe. If you want to watch more of Fistful of Free Speech, click the video on the left. For some other random shit on this channel, video on the right. Cheers.